Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.
Thunderstorms up into the northern part of the state. So heavy downpours, and that has led to that flash flood warning down around the Miami area. Some really heavy downpours along 95 between Fort Pierce and West Palm Beach. North of 75, that's where we got a little bit more of that heavy or moderate to heavy downpour action. Now, the heaviest of rain beginning to work off the coast closer to the Miami area. But with that said, Miami-Dade County still under that flash flood warning. It'll take some time for that water to recede,
bringing a little bit of that smoke into the Phoenix metro area. So if you're kind of seeing that weird haze and wondering, like, I don't really see any clouds, it's from the smoke. A lot of large fires are burning across parts of the West, 27 large ones right now, and that doesn't even count a lot of the little ones. In fact, it's been getting a little smoky in the Denver area too, and look at that. It doesn't even really show any fires here. It's because the fires are smaller than 100 acres. The relative humidity is crazy low. It's so dry. It's beyond chapstick and hand lotion kind of weather. Look at this, 5% in Las Vegas, 8% in Phoenix, 15% in Albuquerque. Generally, anything below 25% is considered extremely dry and critical, and we're talking single percentages. Salt Lake City hit 105. You're now at 104, but that 105 ties the hottest day ever recorded in June for you. Phoenix 113, 111 in Las Vegas. So 1 is really crucial, really critical, and very dangerous. So that's why we have so many excessive heat warnings in effect. Millions of Americans for the rest of the week are going to be experiencing 90+ degree temperatures. Look at how much of that real estate is covered by that. And this is how many people will be experiencing triple digits in the next week. 26 million, 28 million, down to 22 by Saturday. So we've got a long way to go, Alex, with this heat through the week and into the weekend as well.
Yeah.
And down from somewhere. Sometimes it's the rainfall rates that really cause all the issues. I think the flood risk into the Northeast today is pretty low, but the risk of storms is pretty high. Not a lot of them are going to be severe. We've had a couple of warnings here and there this afternoon and evening, but a lot of that energy now is beginning to lift on up towards the north, and this is more of a New England event than anything else. We've been tracking these storms just to the north of the Boston metro area and the southeastern parts of New Hampshire. Those storms did produce some hail earlier this evening. They are weakening now as they work their way offshore. A heads up for you in Portland. Things are getting a little drippy, so if you're still working on that PM commute, or if you're planning on trying to give the dog a quick walk, maybe hold off, although the rain's pretty light. We're also watching a couple of heftier showers working their way out of upstate New York into western parts of Massachusetts, as well as into southern parts of Vermont, and a closer look then around the Lowell area. It does look like we're trying to fire up a couple of more showers, at least where you could get some heavy downpours. So watch out for heavy rain. Some of this is going to produce some lightning here for tonight. We might get a little bit of small hail with a few of these, and that's going to be about it. More of an inconvenience than anything else. Also notice the storm motion, everything kind of coming out of the northwest and working its way down towards the southeast. So Pittsfield, we've got a couple of showers off towards your west. Those are going to be tracking right along the I-90 corridor. So a heads up that that's what's going to be headed your way. And we'll take you down into Maryland, into West Virginia, D.C. and Baltimore. I think a lot of this is going to fizzle out before it reaches your area, but we're keeping an eye on the trends of this. A lot of this is that air getting lifted up the mountains here, and that's creating some of the spotty showers. But as they move, again, east of 81, I think a lot of that will start to fizzle a bit. Alex?
Well, yesterday we introduced you to the new FEMA Administrator, Deanne Criswell. She was sworn in April. Today, our storm tracker, Jim Cantori, continues the conversation, starting with how FEMA will help combat disaster fatigue at all levels.